In the career of every boxer, there are unpleasant memories of previous fights. These are not always because of defeat. Often a controversial victory causes more resonance in the boxing public than a crushing and unconditional fiasco.
Tell me why Floyd Mayweather did not lose to Jose Luis Castillo in the first fight. A lot of people think that Floyd lost that fight, so why did he not lose?
At the dawn of the 21st century, on April 20th, 2002, a fight took place between rising superstar Floyd Mayweather and the current WBC lightweight world champion Jose Luis Castillo. Floyd left his title in the second featherweight division and rose to the lightweight division. A young star against a strong champion is a classic of this genre. Modern boxing enthusiasts were watching this fight, already speaking about the great achievements Mayweather will achieve after his battle with Castillo. This creates a cognitive dissonance, a distortion of reality, increasing Floyd's skills and nullifying Castillo's. Mayweather does not like to remember the fight against the Mexican. He knows how dangerous the nondescript Empalme was. Castillo received the nickname Empalmian in honor of his birthplace, the village of Empalme, Sonora, northern Mexico. Even with all of the above advantages, the Mexican did not convince the boxing experts of those years. Defense genius Mayweather was a favorite at 4-1 odds.
All right, remember, obey my commands, protect yourselves at all times.
Keep them bunnies up.
We'll be watching. Come on. Okay. Touch them up. Collect them up.
Big fights against Gennaro Hernandez, Diego Corrales.
Floyd started the fight perfectly. The first 4 rounds unanimously went to his side on the cards of all the judges.
Was cut over the eye when he was trying to set something else up.
So when you go to the body, whether you want to punish them or not, it affects them. It has great
Mayweather upstairs with the jab, hop, hop. Castillo trying to trap him.
Luis Castillo is the former Mexican featherweight champ. Half a minute to go in round 2. Castillo beginning to lose. Right hand over the top from Castillo. 10 seconds left, round 2. And now the little infighting here is a little kidney jab from Mayweather. He finds a spot, he sees a spot, he hits it. That's the way he works. See it, hit it. Castillo doing a good job of stalking. Good punch. Tries to come in and hit nothing but air. Missed. Crowd responds, but Mayweather wasn't hurt. Final seconds, round 4. There you have it.
In round 5, Floyd injured his left shoulder. The moment coincided with Castillo's awakening. The Mexican seized the initiative. 1 point was withdrawn from him in round 8, and 1 from Mayweather at 10.
There's some body work that Castillo wanted to do. Now Floyd's just kind of pushing him back. Fast right hand. Now they're getting into it a little bit. Castillo wants this. That's the end of the round. Castillo continues to stalk and Mayweather continues to use his hat work. Now they're tied up a little bit. Castillo's just glad to find him. Nice right hand for Castillo. Now Mayweather's going to return the favor. A little low there, a little low there. A little bit south of the border there. Now Castillo's pushed Floyd down to the mat. Let's see if that gets Floyd Mayweather upset. The uglier it gets, the better it is for Castillo because he wants that. He wants to be thrown. Final seconds, round 6. A little bit of a wrestling match at one point in this round. And then Mayweather. Now Mayweather goes in and attack. Jab coming off his footwork is hard to catch him. Castillo threw it pretty hard. One jab out there, then moving out of harm's way. Now he sets himself down in sort of a haunch and gets Castillo throwing punches down the bottom. Good right hand from Castillo. Mayweather standing there looking at him, saying, what's going on here? Final seconds, round 8. Now Mayweather holds his arms down, holds Castillo's arms down. Round number 9 scheduled for 12. Now Castillo throws some punches and Mayweather. Good hard left hand from Mayweather. Another one. Now it's kind of turned into a little bit of a street fight. Little Mayweather didn't have much to say to his fighter between those rounds. Roger knows what he's talking about, 2-time world champion. He just said, you're doing fine. Hard rib punch from Mayweather. He's done that a couple of times on this night. And right. Oh, there's a good combination. WBC lightweight championship in the world, held by the man. Floyd's content to stand there and counter him. There's a good... We might be getting a little more frustrated. In the 10th round, good right hand from Mayweather. Mayweather might want to take care of business. We'll see. Now punching in the back. Yeah, they're all night about that. So, Castillo trying to unload over there. Well, he's got Floyd on the ropes now. Floyd's going to hold him. Floyd's standing there and taking it right now. He's already had 1 point taken away for an elbow. Draculus didn't want Mayweather leaning on him so much. Look at the speed from Mayweather. Mayweather, for some reason, this round has decided to stand right in front of Castillo. Castillo trying to grind out something, trying to land a big punch. Still throwing down there. He's finally figured out he might have to throw around his stomach. Good right hand from Castillo. Best one he's thrown. Castillo knows he's got to go. He's trying just to let it go. The hands go. Mayweather complaining in the past about his hands. He's had some bad hands. Pretty solid punch for Castillo right there. At this point, 5 seconds left. Castillo is still trying to land a punch. And that's that. They're still fighting after the bell.
This competitive confrontation ended with a unanimous verdict of the judges in favor of the younger applicant, 116-111 and 115-111 twice. The crowd booed the decision.
I thought Castillo...
10, 11, and 12, Jose Luis Castillo just took control of the fight. 115, 111, 7-4, 1 even, Jose Luis Castillo.
John Kane and Jerry Roth both have it 115-111. Enek Hong Tong Kam scores it 116-111 for the winner by unanimous decision and new lightweight champion of the world, the undefeated Pretty Boy.
Why didn't Castillo win the fight? He lost by points, but the score of the judges did not match what was happening in the ring. This put Bob Arum, Mayweather's promoter, in a difficult situation. Mayweather was a rising superstar. It would not look good for him to go against the judges and to state that the fighter had lost. His quotes would fall, along with his top-rank earnings. Bob got out of the situation very professionally. He condemned the judges' overzealous estimates, but at the end of his interview cautiously noted that Floyd, nevertheless, deserved to win. Arum's great experience in the field of promotion showed through. Top Rank understood the certainty of a rematch and hoped for Mayweather's victory. The young fighter would not fail.
But answer the question, were you under the impression, given the instructions from your corner, that you really had to stand and fight him in the last 2 rounds, that it was very, very close?
Actually, my uncle said I was wearing him down, so he told me, he told me that in all my big fights, if you wear a guy down like around the 10th and 11th, 12th, stand there, and break him down. So I wasn't even worried at all. I was out boxing him easy.
Was he much tougher than you anticipated? You, after all, said this was an easy fight en route to bigger fights.
Well, you gotta realize, I beat this guy with a messed up arm. My arm is messed up. But I don't have no excuse. I don't ever back down to turn out fights.
So it was a harder fight than you anticipated with what you came into the ring with?
With one arm, yes. With one arm, yes. If you want to rematch, we can do it again.
It was only in battle that Mayweather realized the full strength of Castillo. The nondescript, religious, family-oriented Mexican turned out to be a real monster in the ring. Many years after the famous confrontation, Floyd noted Castillo's unpredictability. He and his headquarters studied the Mexican, but in the battle he showed himself differently. The weight factor also had an effect. For that day, Castillo gained about 13 pounds, while Floyd only gained 2 pounds. All of this overlapped with an injury to Mayweather's left shoulder joint. As a result, this is one fight that Floyd recalls with great reluctance. On December 7, 2002, Floyd and Jose Luis took revenge. Mayweather made the necessary adjustments to his style. He did not pause, used his footwork, and a constant jab with his left hand became his main weapon.
We're falling a couple of notches on almost everybody's pound. You can't take anything away from Jose Luis Castillo. Fight to a draw. I was there in Denver for that one. Good combinations to the head from Floyd Mayweather Jr.
More pressure here on Mayweather.
Oh, yeah. 5 times, that tells you about the power.
There are less punches in every round.
Well, Castillo's having the same trouble that Corrales had in that fight, finding the range. Very quick jab. You can see that speed along the rope right there. So there Castillo came into this fight about a 3 to 1 under by taking a few body punches. There's a good right hand over the top. Nice little combination inside when Mayweather holds it.
Second to get away from it.
Mayweather getting a little busy, good body shot there. A left jab to snap Castillo's head just a little bit. Good body punch once again from Mayweather. His horn, but it was a rotator cuff problem that he had, his right shoulder. Blood away with his right glove. So this amount of speed.
Mayweather putting on a clinic the last few rounds.
Mayweather's art was more effective than the pressure and power of Castillo. Floyd won the second battle and put an end to this confrontation. Oddly enough, the judges voted a closer score than the first time, 115 to 113 twice, and 116 to 113. Arum was a political genius and knew how to restore Floyd's reputation. Even Mayweather's fiercest critics recognized his skill.
Judge Daniel Vanderweer scored the bout 115 to 113. Judge Larry O'Connell scores it 116 to 113. And Judge Gin Marita scored the bout 115 to 113, all to the winner by way of unanimous decision. And still WBC lightweight champion of the world, pretty boy Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Doesn't get a big. Jose Luis Castillo, he was real tough, a tough opponent, and that's what I was looking for, a tough fight, a good, exciting fight, and that's what he brought tonight.
A few years later, Castillo spoke of this. He said in an interview that Floyd had always been better. In the first battle, the American underestimated his strength, but in the second, everything fell into place. This does not take away Jose's skills or his level of boxing talent. He had many other victories over Stevie Johnson, Diego Corrales, Julio Diaz, and Cesar Bazan. Floyd himself and the witnesses of the events of those years are well aware how skilled the nondescript but terrible Mexican Empalme was in the ring. Thank you for watching. Click the like button below this video and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.